जी अजंत सब सरन तुम्हारी सर्ब चिंत तुद पासे जो तुद भावे सोई चंगा एक नानक की अरदासे मूक उच्चरे शास्त्र खट पिंग गिरन चढ़ जाए अंध लखै बदरो सुने जो काल कृपा कराए अंध लखै बदरो सुने जो काल कृपा कराए।
ਸਤਨਾਮ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀਓ। ਸਲੋਕ ਸਰਬ ਕਲਾ ਭਰਪੂਰ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਬਿਰਥਾ ਜਾਣਨ ਹਾਰ ਜਾ ਕੈ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਉਦਰੀਐ ਨਾਨਕ ਤਿਸ ਬਲਿਹਾਰ। ਸਰਬ ਕਲਾ ਭਰਪੂਰ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਬਿਰਥਾ ਜਾਣਨ ਹਾਰ ਜਾ ਕੈ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਉਦਰੀਐ ਨਾਨਕ ਤਿਸ ਬਲਿਹਾਰ। ਸਰਬ ਕਲਾ ਭਰਪੂਰ ਪ੍ਰਭ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਸਾਜੀ ਨਿਵਾਜੀ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਪਾਵਨ ਪਿੱਤਰ ਹਜ਼ੂਰੀ ਅੰਦਰ ਇਕੱਤਰ ਹੋ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ। ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਨਾਮ ਰੂਪੀ ਕਥਾ ਨੂੰ ਸਰਵਣ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਜੋ ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਅਰਜਨ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਸ਼ਹੀਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਰਤਾਜ ਦੀ ਸੁਖ ਦੇਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਬਾਣੀ ਜੋ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਸੁਖਮਨੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਹੈ। ਗੁਰੂ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਪਾਠ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ we've been blessed to go for the katha of Sri Sukhmani Sahib for many months, and today we're joining the court of Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji tells us in this Bani of Sri Sukhmani Sahib, Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji aap bachan karde han कि the one who listens to Sri Sukhmani Sahib, the one who listens to katha, sab te uttam har ki katha, naam dard sunat dukh latha। कि महाराज जी दी कथा सरवण करके ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਤਮ ਹਰ ਕੀ ਕਥਾ। ਪ੍ਰਭੂ ਪਰਮੇਸ਼ਰ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਕਥਾ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਤਮ ਹੈ। ਨਾਮ ਸੁਣਤ ਦਰਦ ਦੁੱਖ ਲੱਥਾ। ਨਾਮ ਸੁਣਤ ਨਾਮ ਰੂਪੀ ਕਥਾ ਨੂੰ ਸਰਵਣ ਕਰਕੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਦੁੱਖ ਨਿਵਰਤ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਨ। ਦੁੱਖ ਲੱਥਾ। That is the effects of listening to Guru Sahib Ji's katha, that all of our pains are taken away. Har ki katha, WhyGuru ji di katha. And when we read Gurbani is given us the understanding of WhyGuru ji's form, jo Maharaj ji da Sadgun Swarup hai, the Maharaj ji da Nirgun Swarup. The form and the formless form of WhyGuru ji. To understand that through Gurbani. Just like in Sri Japji Sahib the part, Maharaj ji tells us, Amrit Vela Sach Nao Vadiyai Vichar. कि अमृत वेले जाग के इशनान करना, इशनान तो बाद फिर सिमरन करना, सिमरन ते वडियाई विचार, doing विचार of वाहिगुरु जी's गुण, their qualities. So पिछले हफ्ते साध संगत जी, last week we went through the katha again of Sri Sukhmani Sahib, or the Chaudhary Ashtapadi, and we went through the Panjava pada, through the fifth pauri, the fifth stanza, to the Atthava, to the eighth pada. So all four of those, the last four pauriya, the last four pade of the 14th Ashtapadi. The Guru Maharaj Ji says in the Panjava pada, Maharaj Ji bachan karde han ke jisko har prabh man chit aave, so sant suhela nahi dulave. So Guru Arjan Dev Ji is saying to us here ke jisko, jisnu, har prabh, Prabhu Parmeshwar Vaheguru Ji de man, is saying to us jisnu har prabh man chit aave. Man means inside that person's mind, har chit aave. Prabhu Parmeshwar Vaheguru Ji de chete aunda hai. The one who remembers Vaheguru Ji in their mind, so sant sohela nahi dulave. If you remember God inside your heart, inside your mind, then the Guru is saying, so sant sohela. Sohela he means sukhi, to be very happy. Nahi dulave. And that person never wavers. Dulave means to waver, to fall. Like we said last week, digina dole, dred kar rahiyo. That Sikh never falls. The one who puts their faith in the Guru, jisko har prabh man chit aave. Man means within their mind, ke athe pair. Not just in the morning, not just in the evening, not just at night, all day. Just like when Bhai Mardana ji first met Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj Ji, te Bhai Mardana ji said to Guru Nanak Dev Ji ke, Hey Sache Paatshah Ji, I do 5 namaz. I pray 5 times a day. 5 wari din de vich they do part. And then for 1 month, they keep roja, they fast for 1 month as well. So Guru Nanak Ji said to them, that's fine, you pray 5 times a day, and you keep your vart, you fast for 1 month, what about the rest of the time? What about all the other months, the other 11 months? What about outside of those 5 times a day? Don't you forget about WhyGuru Ji then? But Sikh Guru Nanak Ji tells us in Sri Japji Sahib ke swast arth bani barmao sat sohan sada man chao. What does that mean? Guru Nanak Ji is saying ke all the time with the Guru, swast arth bani barmao. Swast he means Amrit Vela. The arth he means Rehra Sahib, Sandhya de Vela, meaning morning and evening. Bani barmao. Bani means the Guru's words, barmao means to recite. To recite Gurbani in the morning and the evening. Then the Guru says, Sat Sohan Sada Man Chao, meaning all day. Don't just remember the Guru in the evening or in the morning, remember them with every single breath. Every single breath. Don't forget the Guru. So Guru Maharaj is telling us here that Jis ko har pra man chit aave, the one who remembers the Guru inside their mind or in their hirda, so Sant Sohela. They're not just Sukhi, but they are Sant. They are saint. So Sant Sohela nahi dolave. Guru Maharaj ji bachan karde han in the 14th Ashtapadi. The Hon Sad Sangh ji, today we're going to go for the 15th Ashtapadi. Samasimati, we don't have much time. I have about half an hour to go through these 4 pade of Sri Sukhmani Sahib. So let's focus our minds on the charan of Tan Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj. Before we start this katha, I learned the Upadesh for today. And today's Upadesh is about Khima. Khima means forgiveness. Okay, Sahib Sangh Ji, is very easy to ask for forgiveness. It's very hard to give forgiveness to other people. Just like how Bhagat Kabir Ji tells us, that Kabira, Jaha Gyan hai, where there is Gyan, teh taram. Jaha Gyan, teh taram. Where there is Gyan, there is taram. That means that where there is knowledge, there is righteous living. And Bhagat Kabir Ji tells us that in that place where somebody has Gyan, true knowledge, they're able to follow the right practices in their life. Jaha Gyan, teh taram hai. There is taram there. But Bhagat Kabir Ji continues and he says to us ke Jaha Chutha teh paap. Where there is Chutha, uthe there is paap, there is sin. When people lie, then what falls is that person's life? Paap. Then they say to us afterwards ke Jaha Lobha teh paap hai. Where there is Lobh, uthe there is Maafi ji, there is Kal. Jaha Lobh teh Kal hai. Where there is Lobh, there is Kal means maut. There is death there when there is Lobh. In the last part of that pauri, in that pankti, they say to us ke Jaha Khima teh aap. Where there is Khima, teh aap. Aap pave Prabhu Parmeshwar Vaig ji aap uthe vasda hai. Vaig ji is there themselves. Where there is Khima, Jaha Khima teh aap. Where there is forgiveness, WhyGuru Ji is there. क्योंकि हर रोज साध संगत जी जुदा सी अरदास करते हाँ महाराज जी नू, we say to Maharaj ji के भूल चूक माफ कर. We ask for forgiveness from the Guru. When we read Bani and we make mistakes, part de vich, it happens. Sometimes you pronounce Allah instead of Dulava, Jad Dulava instead of Allah. Galti hondi hai. When we have Gurbani kant, Gurbani memorized, sometimes we forget a pankti and we make a mistake. So we always make mistakes. Pullan under sab ko apol guru kartar. We're all filled with mistakes. We all make mistakes all the time. But the one who is perfect, apol, pullan to rahat. The one who cannot make a mistake is the Guru. So Guru Sahib Ji here is going to speak to us about those people who may make mistakes in their life, but the Guru always forgives them. But when we see somebody else makes a mistake, then we find it very hard to give that maafi to them. So, Sari Sangat, Maharaj Ji, Tan Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji, de Pitra Charan te dhyan tar ke. Let's all focus our minds on the charan of Tan Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj, on their beautiful feet. The Sari Sangat Aakho Satnam Sri WhyGuru Sahib Ji.
Salok Sarva Kala Parpur Prabh.
So, Tan Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji bachan karde han ke Sarva Kala. Sarva Kala means Sarya Shaktiya, all the powers. Ja Sa Sangha Ji, Sara, Sare Guna, all the qualities. Pave Prabhu Parmeshwar WhyGuru Ji, Sarya Shaktiya, ਭਾਵ ਸਾਰੇ ਗੁਣਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਲੱਭਾ ਲੱਭ ਭਰਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੈ। They are filled with all the qualities, all the power. Sarva kala parapur. Parapur means labba lab to the top. If you had a glass filled with water, imagine right to the top. Labba lab, the Guru's filled with that much kala, that much shakti, so many gun, so many qualities. Sarva kala parapur prabha hanji.
ਬਿਰਥਾ ਜਾਣਨ ਹਾਰ
Te Saad Singh ji, sab jiva di pida, everyone's pains, every single dukh, every single pain we've inside us, birtha jandanahar, jandan wala hai. WhyGuru ji knows all our pains. Kat kat ke antar ki janat, pale bure ki peer pachanat. Guru Gobind Singh ji tells us in Chaupai Sahib ke kat kat in every single heart, every single person, pale bure ki peer pachanat. Whether that person is a good person, bad person, WhyGuru ji knows the halat, the state of every single person. Hanji.
ਜਾ ਕੈ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਉਧਰੀਐ
ਤੇ ਉਸ ਹਰੀ ਪਰਮੇਸ਼ਰ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰਕੇ, by remembering that one, ਜਾ ਕੇ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਉਧਰੀਐ. ਉਧਰੀਐ means to be saved, ਮੁਕਤ, liberated. ਜਾ ਕੇ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਉਧਰੀਐ. ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਨਾਨਕ ਤਿਸ ਬਲਿਹਾਰ
ਨਾਨਕ ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਅਰਜਨ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਬਚਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਨ ਕਿ ਤਿਸ ਕੈ ਸਦ ਬਲਿਹਾਰ, that I am always a sacrifice, ਕੁਰਬਾਨ, ਬਲਿਹਾਰ, to always be a sacrifice to that one WhyGuru ji who themselves takes care of everyone, who knows everybody's inner state, the one who's come here to take care of all of our dukh. Nanak dukhya sab sansar. The whole world has got dukh. Why has the Guru come? The Guru's come to take away our dukh. What is the meaning of Nanak? What does Nanak mean? If you ask Pandit Hardayal ji, who gave Guru Nanak ji the name, Pandit Hardayal ji tells us that Nanak, the arth, the meaning of Nanak is Jis Purkh nu dukh nahi hai. That is the meaning of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, the one who has no dukh, Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj. And if we do Sangat of Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj ji, then our dukh will be taken away. Hanji age paro ji.
ਅਸ਼ਟਪਦੀ ਟੂਟੀ ਗਾਡਨ ਹਾਰ ਗੋਪਾਲ
So Gopal, Go means Prithvi, Pal means Padana. So the one who takes care of this whole Prithvi, Dharti, sari dunya, nu palan karan wala. The one who takes care of this whole world, Tuti Gardanahar. Tuti here means to be broken. Guru Maharaj ji, he speaks to us about our birti. Birti means our dhyan, our concentration. Guru Maharaj saying Tuti Gardanahar Gopal. Okay, WhyGuru ji is the one who can mend us. WhyGuru ji is the one who can take our birti, our concentration as broken, and they can mend that. Because many times we cannot concentrate. When we sit down, Naam Japan Vaste, we say that in my mind there's no takar, there's no peace. Ke mani tikda, we say. Our mind doesn't sit still. But Guru Maharaj is saying ke tuti garden har Gopal. Ke WhyGuru ji themselves sab jiva diya tutiya birtiya nu gandan wala hai. That they themselves, WhyGuru ji is the one, Gand very simply means a knot. ठीक है, we say Granth, Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji, Granth is another name for Granth is Gand. Gand means a knot. Because in order to make a Granth, you need to put a knot in the spine. When you get a lot of kagas, a lot of paper, and you put it together, in the olden days, and even now, if you look at a book very carefully, you'll see that there's a knot to keep all the papers together. So they say the one who is broken away from WhyGuru ji, Tuti Garden Hard Gopal, WhyGuru ji reunites them with themselves. Jaha khima teh aap. Wherever that means forgiving them. Okay, Saad Singh ji, there's this thing called a puttar. We know puttar means why? Puttar means son. Then you have so puttar, which means a good son. Then you have a ko puttar, which means a bad son. ठीक है, you have koputtari, suputri, it's up to you. Why keep everyone included? So you have good and you got bad kids. But Mahapurusha say that you get suputtar, kuputtar, but you get maape. Maape means your mom and dad. But you don't get ko maape. You don't get bad parents in the respect that the parent always cares for their child. Whatever galti the child makes, the parent always forgives them. But many times, Saad Singh ji, when the child gets angry with the parents, they turn their back on the parents. But Maharaj ji is saying that when it comes to WhyGuru ji, they're just like our parents. Gurudev Mata, Gurudev Peta. They never turn their back on us, even though we turn our back on the Guru many times. So Guru Maharaj ji is saying that Tuti Garden Hard Gopal, the Saad Singh ji Sakhi hai of Bhai Maha Singh ji. Bhai Maha Singh ji was part of the Charli Mukte who gave Shahidi in Muksar Sahib. The Sahib Singh Ji also pehla before that jung in Sri Anandpur Sahib, with those Guru Sikhs that were there, they were so hungry, they had no food. Maybe you've seen the movie Char Sahibzada, you read it, the house of the Charlie Mukte Chamkor Sahib, the jung, jo also pehla Anandpur Sahib, the Kera, all these things that happened. But in that Anandpur Sahib, in that fortress, the Guru Sikhs were so hungry and there's so much dukh. And of course, it's easy for us to sit here and say, Ketya dukh puk sadmare hipe dat teri datar, ke marji, all this dukh and puk is your kirpa, is your blessings. But when somebody is truly hungry and has so much dukh for months, then the true test comes. So at that time, what did some of the Sikhs do in that fortress? They wrote a bidava. Bidava means they wrote this type of contract. They wrote this on piece of paper saying that Guru Gobind Singh Ji, we are no longer your Guru and you're no longer we're no longer your Sikh and you're no longer our Guru, they say to Maharaji. And they left the Guru at that time. And in Sri Anand Sahib, Guru Sahib tells that Jeko Guru te vemako hove, mena Satguru mukti na pave, mukti na pave hort hai koi, puchu hob bekya jaye. Anek juni parma ave, when Satguru mukta na paye. They said the one who becomes a bemuk, who turns their back on the Guru, Jeko Guru te vemako hove, when Satguru mukti na pave, they cannot gain mukti. They cannot be free from this life cycle of just birth and death. Puchuhoba bekya jaye. Ask the wise people, Anek juni parama ave, they come back again and again and again. So they turned their back on the Guru, and where did they go? They went home. Kare jaake Sahib Singh Ji, who's at home? Their wives. Right? The Singhanis. So you got the Singh and you got the Singhani. So when they go home, their wives say to them that the Guru Gobind Singh Ji win. Did they win the battle? And they go, no. But when they say no, they're saying as in, they don't have an answer. They say, what's happening then? And they realize that they've left Guru Gobind Singh Ji. They go, why did you leave Guru Gobind Singh? They go, because we were hungry. Because we had dukh. So of course, Sahib Singh Ji, we can sit here and we can smile and we can laugh and say that that's quite funny. In one respect, we look at it can be funny, but that could easily be us one day. Because anybody can fall. So what did they do? They said to them, here, take these bangles that I wear on my arm and you put them on. They said, you take the pande, you take the velana, and now you do the karda kam. And where we're going to go and sort this out because you've put a kalank, you've put a dog on our name. So we're going to go now. So at that time, those things, they didn't live up to what they were meant to do. Even though they gave their head to the Guru, they gave their tanamanatan, they gave their mind, body and soul, everything to the Guru. So then the Singhaniya, that's why we say in Ardas, Jinna Singha Singhaniya ne taram het sees ditte. Not just the Singhs, but even the Singhaniya, the women as well, our mothers, sisters and daughters, they gave their life for taram as well, for Sikhi as well. So then a part of that Jatha was Mata Pag Kaurji or Mai Pagoji. So Mataji led a Jatha of Singhs, including Pai Mahasingh Ji, who was the first one to write the Bedawa. And they made their way towards Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaji, who was travelling, and they're going to be attacked by 20,000 Mughal soldiers with Wazir Khan. Before they could reach Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaji, I'm telling this itihas in summary, Sankhep, they say that those Guru Sikhs put up a barrier, a line, and they fought against Wazir Khan's 20,000 soldiers. Whilst Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaji on top of a tibbi, on top of a hill, Guru Gobind Singh Ji fired arrows down, piercing 10, 20 soldiers at once. Guru Gobind Singh Ji's tir, the arrow. They saw Singh Ji, whilst this is happening, once the battle was finished, what happened at the end was that the soldiers of Wazir Khan got very thirsty and they wanted water. So they left the battlefield because of the piyas, because of the thirst they had inside them. And all the Guru Sikhs are laying in the battlefield, the Charlie Mukte, and they're becoming shaheed one by one, they're leaving their bodies. The Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaji they come down from the Tibbi, the Maharaji Paidal hoke, they're walking into the battlefield, looking at these Guru Sikhs who are given their life, given shahidi. The Maharaji goes around looking, goes to Mata Pakoji. Maharaji blesses Mataji with their own kripa drishti, their own glance of grace. The Maharaji goes to Pai Mahasingh Ji. The Mahasingh Ji the pass jaake, Maharaji both prasann hoke, they're so happy with Pai Mahasingh Ji, and they go, Pai Mahasingh Ji kuch mango, ask for something. They say to Pai Mahasingh Ji, do you want the Raj? Raj means power. Do you want the Raj of Indrapuri? That means the highest heaven there is. Ja Brahmpuri. They say, do you want complete rule to be the king of all kings? They Bhai Mah Singh says, Nahi Maharaj, I don't want that. They say, do you want mukti? Jire char prakar de mukti hundi han. Sahib says 4 types of mukti you can gain. There's Sameepa, Sayojya, Saloka, there's Swarup Mukti. 4 different types of mukti they talk about. Ja Sikhi de vich Keval Mukti, which is the highest of the high. Jo jal mein jal aaye khatana te jyoti sang jyot samana. When you become one with WhyGuru ji. Te Bhai Mah Singh ji kede bachan karde han. They say a shabad from Gurbani. They say, Nahi Maharaj. They say, Raj na chaho, mukt na chaho, man preet charan kamalal. They say, hey Guru Gobind Singh ji Maharaj, Raj na chaho. I don't want to become a king. I don't want Rajpag. I don't want power. Mukt na chaho. I don't want mukti. What is my desire? Man preet charan kamalal. Ke hey Sache Pasha ji, aap ji di charan preeti baksho. Bless me with your charan preeti. Bless me to love your feet. Bless me to love your Gurbani. The Guru Gobind Singh ji Maharaj is so pleased, and they say, Bhai Mah Singh ji asked for something else. And they say, hey Maharaj ji, just like the bachan of Guru Arjan Dev ji Maharaj, Tuti garden hard Gopal, Sarab Jiya, Ape Pratapal. They say, Maharaj ji, those people that wrote the Badawa, please forgive us all. For why in this? Saying that we're no longer your Sikhi, you're no longer our Guru. The Maharaj ji Ose Veli from the Kamar Kasa, which is a belt that they had, they took out the Badawa and they ripped it. They ripped it at that moment then. And they saved all those Guru Sikhs, they all got mukti. That is the Sakhi of the Chali Mukti. That we say in the Ardasu, Chali Mukti, Hattiya, Jappiya, Tappiya. That we say, those are the Chali Mukti. But here in Sri Sukhmani Sahib Guru Arjan Dev ji makes this clear, ke tuti garden hard Gopal Hanji Age Paro ji.
Sarab Jiya Ape Pratapal.
Te Sarab Jiya, Sare Jiva, every single being in this world, Ape Pratapal. आपे ही वाहिगुरु जी themselves प्रतिपालना करदा है हांजी.
सगल की चिंता जिस मन माहे.
So WhyGuru ji takes care of everybody, no matter who it is. Then they say sarab ki chinta jis man mahe, jis man mahe, jis WhyGuru ji the man which inside WhyGuru ji's mind, inside their mind sagal ki chinta, सारियां दी रखिया ते पालना करन दी सोच है. Inside WhyGuru ji's mind, they have this thought at all times, how can I take care of my Sikh? Sarab ki chinta. They're always thinking, chinta he means soch, to think. They're always thinking in their mind, how can I protect my Sikh? Rakhya, te palana karna. How to look after and preserve them. That's always in WhyGuru's mind, Hanji.
Tiste birtha koi nahe.
Te koi nahe saad sangi jira vi jeev Maharaj ji the sharan vich aunda hai. The one who comes into Guru Sahib ji sharan, they say that tiste birtha koi nahe. Nobody goes khali hath. Whoever comes to the Guru, they always leave with some bakshish. Every time we come to Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj ji, we never leave empty-handed. Khali hath means to go home with nothing. When we come to see the Guru, we always take something away. When they say to us, when we matha take to Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj ji, then our lekha changes. Every time we bow to the Guru, we are given the blessings of the Sadh Sangat, jo Sadhu Sangati Charan Turi hai, the blessings of the Sangat's dust of their feet is blessed when we bow to the Guru. Even Guru Sahib Ji's Charan Turi, meaning when we come to the Guru, we're never leaving empty-handed. We always take something away, whether it's physical or we cannot see it. It's very subtle. We're always blessed coming to the Guru. Isi tarah Sahib Sangat Ji again, every single day, har roj, let's come to the Gurdwara Sahib and darshan of Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji, and then we'll always take something away. And that will be blessed, that will bless us in this world and the next world, Hanji.
Re man mere sada har jaap.
The Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji tells us to say this to our own mind. Re man mere, hey mere mana, sada har jaap. Sada means hamesha hi har jaap. WhyGuru ji de pavitra naam nu japna kar. Always say WhyGuru. Sada har jaap. All the time. Har. Sada. All day. Jina saas karas na visre har nama manamanta. The ones with every single swas, every single breath, every single morsel of food, har nama manamanta, tan se say nanaka puran soi santa. And so that is a true saint who with every single morsel of food, every budki of roti, every single time they take a piece of roti and they put in their mouth, every time they breathe, they remember WhyGuru ji. That is a saint according to Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji, Hanji.
Avanasi Prabh Ape Aap.
Te Prabhu Parameshwar WhyGuru ji nasto rehta hai. They themselves cannot be destroyed. Nobody can destroy WhyGuru ji. Nobody can destroy their bachan as well. Whatever the Guru says, that cannot be destroyed. Jal nahi doobe, taskar nahi leve, pahena sake jale. He said the Guru's words cannot be drowned. They cannot be burnt. Nobody can steal them. Taskar nahi leve. Pahena sake jale. You cannot burn the Guru's words. Guru ke bachana basai ji nale. The Guru's bachans always reside inside my heart. The Guru is saying themselves that jal nahi dubbe. The one who has the Guru's words, they cannot drown ever. Just like when Bhai Gurdas, she was traveling the Guru Sikhs to Sri Govindwal Sahib to see Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji. Sri Govindwal Sahib pahunch ke they realize Guru Arjan Dev Ji is not here. Then Sri Amritsar Sahib. And when they go to Sri Amritsar Sahib, there's a nadi, there's a river. And the river is very deep. And they cannot cross the river. And then Bhai Gurdas, she says this bachan, ke Guru ke bachan basai ji nale jal nahi dubbe. That whoever has the Guru's bachans, they cannot drown. So they started to sing this Shabad, they started to do Satnam WhyGuru Jap, and they couldn't drown in that water. And there's a sthan in India as well, a sthan in the memory of Sant Baba Jawala Singh Ji, Mahapurush, and Utthe Sah Singh, there's their cow as well. And there's a Sakya when they tried to cross this river, and Baba Ji got Akash Bani that time. Some words came to him in their ears from the skies, and it was saying to cross this river. And when they crossed that river, just again, it's a kid, which when they crossed the river, they didn't drown in the river. The water went very shallow, and they were able to cross over again. Guru ke bachana basai ji nale jal nahi dubbe. That person cannot drown who has the Guru's bachan inside their hirda hanji.
ਆਪਣ ਕੀਆ ਕਛੂ ਨਾ ਹੋਏ
ਤੇ ਸਾਧ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਅਬਨਾਸੀ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਮਨ ਮਹਿ ਰਾਖਤ ਅਬਨਾਸੀ
ਪ੍ਰਭ ਆਪੇ
ਆਪ they are nasturet sutantar. They themselves are independent. They don't need anybody else. We are dependent. We depend on other people, depend on our family and friends, but WhyGuru is independent, sutantar. They don't rely on nobody, they rely on themselves. They're sepang. Like we said last week, they rely on their own naam. And that is our support as well. Anji Agge Paro Ji.
ਆਪਣ ਕੀਆ ਕਛੂ ਨਾ ਹੋਏ
Apna kita Sahib Singh Ji, with our own Shakti, with our own strength, apna kiya kachu na hoye. Kuch bhi nahi hunda hai. Nothing happens with our own strength. We cannot do nothing, Hanji.
ਜੇ ਸੋ ਪ੍ਰਾਨੀ ਲੋਚੈ ਕੋਏ
The Guru Sahib says, Je so prani loche koe. Je so means sankare. Sankare means 100 times. Je so prani loche koe. If somebody makes 100 efforts, or if 100 people got together and tried to make an effort to do something, WhyGuru Ji to bagair, without WhyGuru Ji, nothing can happen. Aakhan jod, chuppe nahi jod. Sometimes you think, why didn't I say something? But the Guru says, Aakhan jod. Then sometimes you think, why did I speak? Then they say, chuppe nahi jod. Then we'll think, Maharaj says, you couldn't even stay quiet there. Jod na jeevan, mar nahi jod. We cannot even keep somebody alive. Jodna Jeevan Mar nahi jod. We cannot even get rid of somebody. How many times did they try to kill Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj Ji? Sulhi Khan te nar Rayan Rakh. Guru Arjan Dev Ji says, thou art saved from the general of Jahangir, because WhyGuru Ji took care of me. Narayan Rakh. Meaning that we have no power in our hands. Jis hat jod kar vekhe soe, Nanak uttam neech na koe. All the Shakti, all the power is in WhyGuru Ji's hands. Sarva kala parapura prabha birtha janan har hanji.
ਤਿਸ ਬਿਨ ਨਾਹੀ ਤੇਰਾ ਕਿਛ ਕਾਮ
Tis bin WhyGuru Ji to bina, they say that all of your kam, kaj, sasanga ji, they're all of yarth. They mean nothing. Nothing cannot happen at WhyGuru Ji. Just like we said last week, okay, if you have any karj in your life, anything that you want to do, then first go to the Guru. Kita lodiya kam sahar peh akhiya. Karj de savar satguru sach sakhiya. If you ever want to do anything in your life, what does a Sikh do first? They come to Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj Ji. Maharaj Ji the sharan vich aake they do ardas ke Maharaj Ji aagya baksho. Give me your permission to do this. That is how a Sikh lives their life. Always gain the Guru's asisa, the agya. Asisa means blessings, the agya means permission, Hanji.
ਗਤ ਨਾਨਕ ਜਪ ਏਕ ਹਰ ਨਾਮ
ਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਅਰਜਨ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਬਚਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਨ, ਗਤ ਨਾਨਕ ਜਪ ਏਕ ਹਰ ਨਾਮ, ਇੱਕ ਪ੍ਰਭੂ ਪਰਮੇਸ਼ਰ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਜਪਨਾ ਕਰ. Recite the name Gat. Gat here means mukti. Nanak, the Guru is saying, and you become mukta, so you become liberated if you just say WhyGuru. Akhan aukha sacha now. So simple, but so hard to do. So simple, Guru Sahib is saying, Naam japo, but we still don't jap now. including myself. We try again and again, but the Guru says, Akhan Oka Sacha now. It is so hard to sit down because the mind doesn't sit still. When it comes to pap, then we're very quick to do it. Changi ai alak kare, budiyai hoye se. They say when it comes to changi karam, changi ai alak kare. Alak he means alasi. Changi ai alak kare, budiyai hoye se. Budiyai means mare karam, hoye se. Uthe Sahib Singh ji, deri to bina, without any delay, we do the action. Kaam, kro, lo, mankar. So quickly we fall into lust. When it comes to Bhakti, it's like, tomorrow. Amrit Vela, tomorrow. Or agle hafte. When I got shuttiya, then I'll do it. Sahib Singh ji, when it comes to work, we wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Wake up at 3 o'clock, early shift, wake up so early. When it comes to Amrit Vela, no. Then we're tired. Then when it comes to money, we'll wake up. But when it comes to Bhakti, we cannot wake up. Then we have so much need. This is Kaljug, right? We all, even myself, feel guilty of it. When it comes to paisa, then we have so much uddam, that we have to earn money. But that money that we're so proud of, jis tanaka tum garba karta ho, so tanake se na aap. He said that money you're so proud of is not going to go with you. It's going to stay here. Khine mein chhod jaye bhikhya rasa, to lage pachtaap ke. Us antla sama de vich in the last moment, to lage pachtaap, you're going to regret it because that money is not going to go with us. Only WhyGuru's name is going to go with us, Hanji.
Rupavant hoye nahi moh.
Rupavant. Rupavant means very, very beautiful. To look very nice. Rupavant hoye. Somebody could be so beautiful and they can entice the whole world. When they say nahi mohe. Nahi he means that when it comes to WhyGuruji, you cannot please WhyGuruji with your physical rupa, Hanji.
प्रभ की जोत सगल घट सो है
क्योंकि साध सिंह जी प्रभ की जोत वाहिगुरु जी दी जोत सारिया घाटा विच सोभ रही है वसदी है. WhyGuruji's light resides inside everybody. Mean this seed is made of mitti. It's made of dirt. It's going to become mitti. Is made from mitti. It's made from dirt. It's going to become dirt again. But what sits inside this body is the jot. Jot Swarup. WhyGuruji. That is the most beautiful thing. That is sundar. That is beautiful. And that is what the small Purush, the Sikh, the Guru, WhyGuruji looks at as a jot, not the roop of the person. This roop is going to be nice today and then tomorrow, when somebody gets older, then there's no more roop. Right? Then it goes. So this doesn't say this becomes mitti one day, Hanji.
Tanavanta hoye kya ko garb hai.
Tanavanta Sahib Singh ji, tanad, to be rich, to have lots of money. Tanavanta hoye kya ko garb hai. Garb hai means hankar. Okay, Sahib Singh ji, when somebody has more money, most of the time, Jadatar Sahib Singh, a lot of times they have a lot of hankar as well. Look how much money you have, ja moho. Where there's money, there's attachment. The more money somebody has, the more conjuice they become. The more conjuice means to be very tight-fisted. Okay, I cannot give my money to anybody. I've got to save to my last moment of my life. Then I go, bank account's full, doesn't go with me. So they're saying, with all that tanavant, tanad, tanavala, to have so much money, now someone has so much hankar, Hanji.
Ja sab kich tiska diya darb hai.
But who gave that tan? Who gave that money? It was WhyGuruji. Dadda, data ek hai, sabko devanahar. Who is the giver? It's WhyGuru. They give everything to us. So that tan that we have, so tana kesehna aap. Maharaji says, Guru Ramdas ji says this to their own son, to Priti Chand, this is not your money. It's not going to go with you. So don't be proud of it. And realize who gave it to us? It was WhyGuruji, Hanji.
At Sura je kau kahave.
The At Sura, Sahib Singh ji, Bada Pari Surma. Somebody who is a great warrior, so strong, can kill so many enemies. That one who says that I'm a very great Surma. Apne aapnu Bada Pari Surma ka honda hai. The one who says that I'm such a great warrior, Hanji.
Prabh ki kala, Prabh ki kala.
Bina
kehta hai.
WhyGuruji the kala to bina Sahib Singh ji kehta hai. They say WhyGuruji Shakti kehta hai. Where can that person go? What can that person do? Where did they gain the Shakti from? It was from WhyGuruji. It's not for anybody else. So one of the which both hankare man hai, they have so much pride that look how strong I am. But the Guru is saying, where did you get that from? It's from WhyGuruji kehta hai. Tav means dor ke. Where is that person going to go in the world without WhyGuru Ji Shakti? Shakti to bina si ki kar sakde? Haan ji.
ਜੇ ਕੋ ਹੋਏ ਬਹਿ ਦਾਤਾਰ
They saw si data to be dani. Dani means to give charity, to give to other people. Je ko hoye behe datar. The hankar which saws in the person says, look, I am such a great giver. I give to everybody. I have so much money and I do so much dan. I give so much charity. That goes empty as well. Tirath tap daya dat dan je ko pave tilkaman. The Guru is saying that if you do these things out of ego, you're only going to get a sesame seeds worth of honor. If you're going to give dan, if you're going to give charity, then give it having no desire. Nishkam hoke. Having no desire inside you. That is safal then. And remembering the Guru. Sonia manya man kita pao antargata tirath malanao. Sonia. By listening to the Guru's bachan, manya, to accept it, man kita pao, prem de naal daan karo. If you're going to give charity, give it with love, not with pressure or with this deal with God, right? Okay, if I give this person food, can you give me an A star? Or whatever the things are now in GCSEs. I want this much money. I'm seeing somebody laughing. I'm sure somebody's doing that as well. Chalo, if you're going to do it, it's okay. If you're going to do it, obviously, if you're going to go to somebody, then go to WhyGuru Ji. But just realize that these things don't last for long, right? And so when it doesn't work, then we're going to think, why didn't it work? But WhyGuru Ji always wants the best thing for us. And sometimes maybe that A star isn't what we need at that time. Sometimes we need a bit of a chapir instead. Because we get very hankari a lot of times when we gain things as well. So Maharaj Ji is saying to us, they may have hankar from all the dan they give, Hanji.
ਤਿਸ ਦੇਨ ਹਾਰ ਜਾਣੈ ਗਾਵਾਰ
This Denaha, the one who's the giver, Jane Gavar. Why do you think to yourself, what a fool? Gavar. What a fool that they think they're the true giver, that they're giving to everybody. But that was given to them in the first place by WhyGuru Ji. Namo Dana Dane. In City Job Sahib, they say that WhyGuru Ji is the giver of all gifts to everybody, Hanji.
ਜਿਸ ਗੁਰ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਦ ਟੂਟੇ ਹੋ ਰੋਗ
Te Guru Maharaj Ji di kirpa rai, through the Guru's kirpa, tute ho rog. Rog means disease. Ke home da rog tut janda hai, Sad Sangat Ji. This ego inside us is taken away through the Guru's kirpa, Hanji.
ਨਾਨਕ ਸੋ ਜਨ ਸਦਾ ਅਰੋਗ
ਤੇ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਅਰਜਨ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਬਚਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਨ ਕਿ ਉਸ ਜਨ ਸਦਾ ਅਰੋਗ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਹੀ ਤੰਦਰੁਸਤ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ. That person is ਤੰਦਰੁਸਤ. ਤੰਦਰੁਸਤ he means to be without no disease. ਰੋਗ ਤੋਂ ਰਹਿਤ. ਭਾਵੇਂ ਸਰੀਰ ਦਾ ਰੋਗ ਜਾਂ ਮਨ ਦਾ ਰੋਗ. ਸਰੀਰ ਦਾ ਰੋਗ means, bukhar or these kind of things that we have, COVID, whatever it was, or now there's this new monkeypox, whatever the new diseases are in the world. But Sahib Sangat Ji, we have Manda Rog. Manda Rog is completely different. Chinta, worries, anxiety, all these things that we have in our mind, they're all taken away through the Guru's kirpa. Maharaj Ji di kirpa rahi, Hanji.
ਜੋ ਮੰਦਰ ਕੋ ਥਾਮੈ ਥੰਮਣ
So Sahib Sangat Ji Maharaj Ji gives us a drishtantana. Drishtant means many examples. Jo mandir. Mandir hai means a makan, a building. Jo mandir ko thamme thamman. To keep a building up, you need stability. You need thamman hai means a pillar. Ja we have those long things, I can't remember what they're called now, the beams that you put to keep the building standing. That's how you keep a mandir, a makan, a building upright, Hanji.
ਤਿਉ ਗੁਰ ਕਾ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਮਨ ਹੈ ਅਸ ਥੰਮਣ
But Sahib Singh Ji, what about the Sikh? What is our asra, our oat asra? They say that Guru ka sabad. Deve Sahib Singh Ji, jo Maharaj Ji da upadesh hai. The teaching of the Guru is man hai asa thamban. Man hai means our hirda, our heart. What is the support of the Sikh? Is the Guru Shabad. The Guru Shabad supports the Sikh. The Guru Shabad protects the Sikh. Guru ka sabd rakhware, chauki chogird hamare. The Guru Shabad protects us on all corners at all times, Hanji.
ਜੋ ਪਾਖਾਨ ਨਾਵ ਚੜ ਤਰੈ
Jo pa khan jive Sahib Singh patthar hai. We know a patthar is a stone. They Sahib Singh Ji us patthar bedi vich chad ke put that patthar in a boat. They Sahib Singh us patthar can cross over the ocean. Samundar to tar janda hai. Sahib Singh goes to the other side. Bedi vich chad ke. You put the stone in the boat, it's going to go across. Hanji.
ਪ੍ਰਾਣੀ ਗੁਰ ਚਰਨ ਲਗਤ ਨਿਸਤਰੈ
And they say, aise tarah Sahib Singh Ji, let's just say we're like the patthar. Let's say our dil, our hirda is like the patthar as well. Patthar vangya. Through the Guru Shabad, prani gur charna lagat nisatare. saying, hey pranatari jiva, prani, old person that has life forces running through them, Guru charna lagata. If you hold into the Guru's charna, Guru Maharaj ji charna jod ke, by holding into the charna, the feet, nisatare, you'll be saved as well. You'll gain mukti as well if you hold into the Guru's charan. The Guru's charan is the bohit. That is the boat to carry us across. Guru Jahaja Kevat Guru, Guru Bina Tarya na koe. Guru Granth Sahib says Guru Jahaja, Guru is the boat, Kevat Guru. The Guru is our guide, Guru Bina Tarya na koe. Nobody can be saved with the Guru. Bina Satguru ke na payo, Bina Satguru ke na paya, Hanji.
ਜੋ ਅੰਧਕਾਰ ਦੀਪਕ ਪ੍ਰਗਾਸ
The andhakar hanere vich sasangi deepa prakash. You need a diva, you need a light in order to gain prakash, to gain gyan, Hanji.
ਗੁਰ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਦੇਖ ਮਨ ਹੋਏ ਵਿਗਾਸ
ਤੇ ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਸਾਸਨੀ ਗੁਰ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਦੇਖ ਮਨ ਹੋਏ ਵਿਗਾਸ Guru Maharaj ji darshan ਕਰਕੇ ਮਨ ਹੋਏ ਵਿਗਾਸ. The mind is sort of anand. By seeing the Guru we gain light. Just like in darkness we have a diva, a light that gives us the path, shows us where we need to go. Having the Guru's darshan, we gain that light, that jyot, that prakash, that anand inside us, Hanji.
ਜੋ ਮਹਾ ਉਦਿਆਨ ਮਹਿ ਮਾਰਗ ਪਾਵੈ
Maha Udyan. Udyan means jungle. Ujjar vich satsang ji, a very big jungle. Mehemarg pave. How does somebody find the path? How do they find the rasta if they get lost? Hanji.
ਤਿਉ ਸਾਧੂ ਸੰਗ ਮਿਲ ਜੋਤ ਪ੍ਰਗਟਾਵੈ
Satsang ji, sadhu di sangat karke, jyot pragatave. That jyot is found. Meaning on that path, just like how somebody finds the way out of the jungle, for us, this whole life is like a jungle. We're lost. We are lost in this whole world. We don't know where to go. But sadhu di sangat karke, fir jyot pragatave, the light manifests and we know where we need to go. That's why we do sadh sangat. We come into the company here because then we know where we need to go in our lives. Sadhu di sangat karke, fir jyot pragat ho jandi hai, Hanji.
ਤਿਨ ਸੰਤਨ ਕੀ ਬਾਛੋ ਧੂਰ
ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ Guru Arjan Dev says that ਸਾਧੂਆਂ ਦੀ ਚਰਨ ਧੂਰੀ ਮੈਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਹਾਂ, I want the dust of the saints' feet, Hanji.
ਨਾਨਕ ਕੀ ਹਰ ਲੋਚਾ ਪੂਰ
ਤੇ Maharaj ji does his benti, and we do this benti as a Sikh, ਕਿ Maharaj ji ਮੇਰੀ ਇੱਛਾ ਪੂਰੀ ਕਰੋ. May this desire have inside me come true, that I can have the charan turi of the Guru Sikhs of the Sadhu Sangat, because when I take that charan turi and I put it on matha, my whole life changes. Another art of that is when you take the dust of the feet of the saints, it means by taking their Sikhya. By taking their Sikhya and putting on our matha, meaning applying in our lives, then we become mukt as well, Hanji.
ਮਨ ਮੂਰਖ ਕਾਹੇ ਬਿਲ ਲਾਈਐ
The Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj in this last pada, they said us man murak, hey murak mana, kahe bilalaiye. They say that why are you always worrying? Why are you always crying? Why you always got this chinta inside you, Hanji?
ਪੁਰਬ ਲਿਖੇ ਕਾ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਪਾਈਐ
They say Sasi Sade Pishle Karam, Purbale Karam Anusar, because of our Pishle Karam, we gain everything now. Everything that's happened to us is because of our Karam. Ape bi jape hi khaho. It's all because of our Karam, Hanji.
ਦੂਖ ਸੂਖ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਦੇਵਨਹਾਰ
Who gives us dukh? Who gives us sukh? Prabh Devanahar. Dukh ate sukh, WhyGuru Ji is the one who gives it to us. Denwala hai. WhyGuru themselves gives us whatever is meant to be put in our karam. So if we can accept Guru Sahib's hukam, then we won't have dukh. Jive Maharaj Ji aage bachan karde han ke when we accept the hukam, then we have sukha, Hanji.
ਅਵਰ ਤਿਆਗ ਤੂੰ ਤੇ ਸਹਿ ਚਿਤਾਰ
ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਅਵਰ ਤਿਆਗ, ਸਾਰੇ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਨੂੰ ਤਿਆਗ ਕਰਕੇ, ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਜੋ ਚਤਰਾਈਆਂ ਹਨ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, all of our clevernesses ਛੱਡ ਕੇ, giving up all these things, ਅਵਰ ਤਿਆਗ. ਹਾਂਜੀ ਦੁਆਰਾ ਪੜੋ ਜੀ.
ਅਵਰ ਤਿਆਗ ਤੂੰ ਤੇ ਸਹਿ ਚਿਤਾਰ
ਤੂੰ ਦੇ ਸਿੰਘ ਹੈ ਕਲਯੁਗ ਦਾ ਜੀਵ, ਤੂੰ ਤਿਸੇ ਚਿਤਾਰ, ਉਸ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਚੇਤੇ ਕਰ. Remember that, WhyGuru Ji. Don't worry about this cleverness. How does this work? How does that work? So forget about all of it. Avara siyanapa sagali chada, tis jan ki tu seva lag. Says serve the Guru. Avana jana hovi tera. They say you never come again if you do that. Maharaj Ji says it's very clear to us, Hanji.
ਜੋ ਕਛ ਕਰੈ ਸੋਈ ਸੁਖਮਾਨ
Jo kach kare. Whether WhyGuru Ji does jo kuch WhyGuru Ji karda hai, soi sukhman. Saying sohi sukhman, sukh mandana kar. Say accept that as good. That whatever the Guru is doing is for our own pala, it's for our own good. Tera kiya meetha lage, ਹਰ ਨਾਮ ਪਦਾਰਥ ਨਾਨਕ ਮੰਗਿਆ। ਹਾਂਜੀ।
ਭੂਲਾ ਕਾਹੇ ਫਿਰ ਹੈ ਅਜਾਨ।
Ajan, he means, hey Agyani Purush, oh ignorant fool, why are you wandering around so much for? Why is our mind wandering around so much for? All the time the mind never sits still. Gaun kare chaho kuntaka, karina baisana soy. Maharaj says to us, ke gaun kare chaho kuntaka, we travel in all four corners, karina baisana soy. Not even for one moment can we sit still, but Maharaj says us, chit ave os par brahma, tan man seetal hoy. Simran karke, then tan man seetal hoy, our mind becomes completely cool, fir man ਟਿਕ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ। ਹਾਂਜੀ।
ਕੌਣ ਬਸਤ ਆਈ ਤੇਰਾ ਸੰਗ।
ਤੇ Maharaj says, hey ਜੀਵ, ਕੌਣ ਬਸਤ, ਜਦੋਂ ਤੂੰ ਜੰਮਿਆ ਸੀ, when you took birth, ਕੌਣ ਬਸਤ ਆਏ ਤੇਰੇ ਸੰਗ, ਕਿਹੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਇਆ ਸੀ? What came with you when you took birth? Nothing came. We came on our own. ਆਵੇ ਨੰਗੇ ਜਾਹੇ ਨੰਗੇ ਵਿੱਚੇ ਕਰੇ ਵਿਥਾਰ. We came naked, we're gonna go naked. We're not gonna take nothing with us. The only thing that's going to go with us is man uha naam tere sang sahai. Jeh maat pita sut meet na pai, man uha naam tere sang sahai. Nothing's going to go with you except from naam. The bhakti that we've done, Hanji.
ਲਪਟ ਰਹਿਓ ਰਸ ਲੋਭੀ ਪਤੰਗ।
But how do we live our lives? Lapate rahyo. Lapate means be completely engrossed in lob. Just like a patang means like a machar, a moth. Just like it becomes absorbed in the light, in the fire. In the same way, we become completely must in this whole world, Hanji.
ਰਾਮ ਨਾਮ ਜਪ ਹਿਰਦੇ ਮਾਹੇ।
ਤੇ ਸਾਸ ਨੇ ਜੀ ਖੀਲੀਆ ਪੰਕਤੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਰਾਮ ਨਾਮ ਜਪ ਹਿਰਦੇ ਮਾਹੇ। ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਰਾਮ ਨਾਮ ਪ੍ਰਭੂ ਪਰਮੇਸ਼ਰ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਜਪ ਹਿਰਦੇ ਮਾਹੇ। Inside your heart, in your mind, with your whole body, with full ਧਿਆਨ ਨਾਮ ਜਪਨਾ ਕਰ। ਹਾਂਜੀ।
ਨਾਨਕ ਪਤ ਸੇਤੀ ਘਰ ਜਾਹੇ।
ਫਿਰ ਸਾਧ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਉਸ ਦਾ ਫਲ ਕੀ ਹੈ? What do you gain from doing that? ਨਾਨਕ ਪਤ ਸੇਤੀ. Pat he means izzat, honor, satkar. Seti means naal. Kar jahe. You go back to your true home. Pave Sachkhand. Sachkhand vase nirankar. That we will go there. So othe vi asi pahunch javange. Satsang ji, we go back there to where WhyGuru ji is. If we do this, Ram naam jab hirde mahe, nanak pat seti kar jahe. Ise tarah satsang ji, many mistakes maine katha vichar. Inya bente parvan karniya maaf karo ji. We didn't have much time today to go for the Katha Vichar. Hopefully next week we can have a bit more time to go for this. So please give all the mistakes that we made. We'll read the last two pankti and then we'll do Samapti. Deho Sajjana Asi Siriya Jo Hove Sahib Syo Mel.
ਰਾਮ ਨਾਮ ਜਪ ਹਿਰਦੇ ਮਾਹੇ। ਨਾਨਕ ਪਤ ਸੇਤੀ ਘਰ ਜਾਹੇ।
हे गोविंद हे गोपाल हे दयाल लाल, प्राणनाथ अनाथ सके दीन दर्द निवार। हे समरथ अगम पूरन मोहे मया तार, अंधकूप महाभयान नानक पार उतार। आए प्रभ शरणागति कृपा निध दयाल, एक अखर हर मन बस्त नानक होत निहाल। वाहिगुरु नाम जहाज है चढ़े सो तरे पार, जे जो सरदा कर सेव दे गुर पार उतार नहार। जो सरदा कर सेव दे गुर पार उतार नहार। वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह।
If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Please donate and help spread Guruji's message. Link is in the description below. WhyGuru ji ka Khalsa, WhyGuru ji ki Fateh.